Today, we're doing our biggest unboxing from PSA. So let's get into it. What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be doing our biggest unboxing from PSA, our biggest grades, our biggest cards, amount of cards that were graded. So let's just get into it. All these cards are going to be sold on my shop, PSA Card Shop USA.com. So if you guys are looking to buy any of these cards that I am opening up right now, go check out my website. But let's just get into the first box. So it's pretty cool. They put the logo right on top of the box. Next, we're going to actually look at the cards. So here's the first card. So the first card we have is a Mint 9 Honest, Dark Honest. It could go up in price as it is a alternate of the original art. Next, we have a Gem Mint 10, huge hit for Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries. So again, one of the archetypes for the Ghost Reapers. So originally, if you guys watched my original video from my last PSA unboxing, you could see that I was trying to do a huge Ghost Reaper collection. And I think this was a big hit because I think this card goes about $300, $400 on eBay. So definitely high valuable if it's a PSA 10. Next, we have a Mint 8, which is pretty bad because I thought this was going to get a 10. This is a Underworld Goddess. I think this card looks very, very cool. However, it got an 8. I don't really know why it got an 8. Maybe there was a scratching or whitening on the back. However, it's an 8, so we can't do anything about that. So here's the next box. So we have a 6. I'm actually surprised it's got a 6. This is the same thing, Underworld Goddess. I don't know how this got a 6. There's like nothing wrong with it. It was straight from the pack, so I don't know how this got a 6, but whatever. This is a 9th Traptrix Rafflesia. So I'm really hoping that this card could have gotten a 10, but I did submit a couple of these, so hopefully we get at least one of them as a 10. This is the English version. This is the Mint 9 Shadow Breakers. So the original, this one was from Megatin, and this is from the Breakers of Shadows. Again, this got a 9. These were both secret rares, but apparently they didn't get the right grade. So this card, I really was hoping that it would get a higher grade. However, I do understand why this got a 10, because when you look at this card, this is a very vintage card. You cannot get this anywhere else. The reason why it's so vintage because it's special edition from the 2005 raid. What is it called? Rise of a Duelist Soul. So I think this is a card that I really wanted to slap, and I'm definitely going to be keeping it. It's not a card I'm willing to sell because I think this has a lot of memories for me because I had this card for a long time. So I'm going to keep that card even though it got a 5. This got a 7. See, I got 6, 7, and 8. So I guess we're going in order with the Underworld Goddess. I don't know how this got a 6. So we got every grade: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I didn't see any kind of mistakes with the cards, so I don't know what is wrong with it. But if we take the next card, this is Traptrix Velucio. This has got a 9. So this is from Tin of the Pharaohs again. This is a 9 again. These cards, the 9s aren't really worth that much. I think they're maybe worth $100 each. Maybe the Rafflesia is worth maybe a little bit more, but it's not really worth much. This is very huge hit. This is a Gem Mint 10 Caleria from Tin of the Pharaohs. I did open a whole bunch of Tin of the Pharaohs if you want to check out that video. I did open up this tin as well. Submitted everything. This is a PSA 10. I think this is going to be also valuable, maybe $200 for this card. Next, we have another 10, so another $200 card. Caleria. This got a 9, which decreases the value a lot, maybe $50, but still has some kind of value with it. We have a Gem Mint 10 Basilio. So we had a PSA 9 and now we have a PSA 10. So again, maybe that's worth $150. This, I think, was a huge hit. I think this is going to be very, very valuable. Dark Honest PSA 10. So with the PSA 10, I think it's going to be a lot more valuable because, again, of the alternate original Honest that was originally in Light of Destruction. I think that's what it was called. So I think that's a huge hit. We got Gem Mint 10. This is the biggest hit of the set. So this card is going for around $300. But I think this card could go up to $1,000. This is from original 2010 Legendary Collection. The binder, and this is a Dark Magician that was originally with it. It's limited edition. You can't get it probably anywhere else now because it's so difficult to find the Legendary Collection series. And I just really wanted to grade it just because I think the card is valuable. And I wanted to keep it just like the Dark Magician. However, with it being PSA 10, I think this could go up to $1,000. Even though it's selling for $500 right now, I think it could go up in price. Next we have a PSA 10 Lina Light Charmers Luricius. So this card is so it's part of the Light Charmers. Again, someone who's looking to actually collect the Light Charmers, this could be a good collection if they're looking for PSA 10s. I don't know the value of that card, but I think it could be. This is another Trap Tricks, Gion Diana. So again, part of the Trap Tricks family, if someone's looking to collect it. This is from Maximum Gold 2020. We got another one, PSA 10. Again, if someone's looking to collect it, it's definitely valuable. This card is from Beyond of Destiny, the promo cards. So this is a Red Eyes Malefic Dragon. So this card, I was thinking it would get a 10, but I did have it for a while, so I wouldn't believe that it would probably get a 10. But since it got a 9, it's a pretty good grade. Again, limited edition. You probably can't get this card anymore because of the promos, but again, I think it could go up in value later on. Blue Eyes Legendary Collection 9, PSA 9. So this card, again, if it was a 10, I think it would be much more valuable because you cannot get these. You cannot get the original binders with these cards anymore. So I think it go up in value later in time if it was a 10. But as a 9, I don't think it's worth as much. Maybe like $100. Again, Red Black Dragon, not as desirable as Blue Eyes. However, because it is a original from the 2010 collection, I think it go up in value also. The last card, you have the original Blue Eyes, first edition from Duelist Pack Kaiba. So again, it's kind of like a hard way to say because this is a first edition, but it's a PSA 9, and a lot of people search for PSA 10, so it's difficult to say that this card's value. If I had to give it a value, maybe $300, $250, somewhere around there, because it's hard to find graded cards of that caliber. The first card is a Gem Mint 10 Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries Tin of the Pharaohs Gem Mint 10. So again, we already had one of these, so this is the third one, I think. This is a Mint 9 Evil Twins Troubled Sunny. I just like how the secret rare really pops out in this art, and that's why I wanted to grade it because it looks so cool. Next card, 9 Winter Cherries, is a Gem Mint 10 Japanese Rarity Collection 2008. So this card is a huge hit in PSA 10 because definitely if this card has a 10, I think this could go for maybe $300, $400 very easily because it is so popular. Well, I won't say it's really popular. I just really like the artwork, and it looks so amazing when you look at it. Even though it is Japanese, I think it could go more in value. So, Ghost Sister Speaky Wood Dogwood. So PSA 9, not as valuable. Tin of the Pharaohs. This is a huge hit. PSA 10 Dark Magician Girl from Tins of the Pharaoh Gods. So with this PSA 10, this card is going for maybe $400, $300. But if you were to look at other sales, I think this could go up to $700, $800 easily. Dark Magician Girl is an iconic card, and since it's a Gem Mint 10, I always see a lot of Gem Mint 9. I see a lot of Mint 9s, but not as many Gem Mints. I think there's maybe like a pop report of 11 right now. So I think this card could go up in value, definitely. But for now, I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it with the other Dark Magician Girl that I have. Next, we have a Gem Mint 10 Ghost Mourner and the Moonlit Chill. So again, part of the ghost archetype. I think if I sold the 3 archetypes together, I think it could go up in value. So we have another 10. I think it could go for maybe $125. This is a 9, so probably not as valuable. Maybe it has, what do you call it? This card could probably go for like 50 bucks. Gem in 10, another one. So we have 3 copies of this. We have Diana. This is a Cyber Slime from OTS Pack 16. PSA 9. I wish it's got a 10. It's a super rare, I think. Gem in 10. Tin of the Pharaohs Gods. Spooky Dogwood, 2 of them. So that's pretty cool. We have a 9. This is Ash Blossom from Tins of the Pharaohs Gods, but it got a PSA 9, and it's also secret rare, which makes it look really, really cool. However, the problem is it's PSA 9, but I think it still could go up in value. The value of the card is probably like 20 bucks right now. So I think this card could go maybe 50, 60 bucks for graded. This is a 9. This is Elemental Hero Neos Maximum Gold El Dorado. This is the card I've been searching for a while. I really wanted Elemental Hero Neos and PSA 10 as the gold background. I think it looks so cool, and I submitted about like 7 of these, and only 1 of them came back as PSA 10s. So that's pretty cool. I think someone who's really collecting them, like me, who really likes the hero archetype, is gonna have some kind of value with it. But I think this card could maybe go for right now like $150. But again, I'm gonna keep this because I've been searching for this card as a PSA 10 for a while. So we have another PSA 10 Ghost Sister. So we have 3 of these. This is a 9 Evil Twins Trouble Sunny. And this is the last card, which is a Gem in 10 Ghost Ogre and the Snow Rabbit. Basically with this card, I completed the whole set for the Ghost except Ash Blossom. So if I had an Ash Blossom PSA 10, I would have completed the whole series. However, since I don't, then it turns out that I didn't complete it yet. It's very difficult to complete with Ash Blossom because a lot of people are seeking that PSA 10. However, if you keep submitting cards, then eventually one of them will come back. But this is our tower, so we're about even with the PSA 10s and PSA 9s. I try to submit as many cards as possible that are genuinely PSA 10s, so I don't have as many PSA 9s, so that's why it would explain the whole concept of them being almost equal. However, like I mentioned, if you guys want any of these PSA 10s, PSA 9s, go to my website, PSACardShopUSA.com. It supports the channel. If you guys are looking for any cards that I did unbox. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out, y'all.